Y'all niggas need to beg for mercy. 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 Pray to the Lord for some mercy. Pray to the Lord for some mercy. Mercy. Mercy.
Rap clergy, hope you niggas heard me. If this is your first time, you a virgin. Say a few Hail Marys, then you worthy. Wash your hands, spin around twice if you're dirty. Mercy. Mercy. Shorty end up on my knees cause she thought.
What up, world? How you feeling? How you living? It's your main man, Tori Terrell. And guess what? Me in here with my brother, Duke.
Yep.
My little sis, Toria. You can't say nothing. And you have now entered the world of Preppy Boys World of Podcast. And you know what? Maybe I should start numbering these episodes because we are like episode 50 right now, to tell you the truth. Or something like that. Yeah, it is. You know what I'm saying? So this is episode 50. You know what I'm saying? Or chapter 50, however you want to look at it. We are a whole. We forming Voltron right now. It's been a minute since we've been fully together. Corona fucked things up. Personal lives fuck shit up. But guess what? We are here. How y'all feeling?
Back in the building.
Yes, sir.
Feeling good, feeling great.
We know you feeling good, feeling great. She drinking her apple pucker schmucker fucker. You know what she drinking?
Apple pucker,
Fucker,
schmucker,
fucker.
fucker. That's too much. The pucker alone is bad.
It is, man. But I'm just happy to be back with y'all guys. It's been a crazy year, man. As we all know, you know what I'm saying.
And it's still going.
Yeah, it's still going.
The crazy is still going.
You know, the crazy thing about it is that like what we was going. You know what? I feel like I'm gonna say this. I feel like we're Wakanda right now. You know why? Because India is suffering, and I saw them giving a little bit. That's almost like, you know, man, at the end of Black Panther when T'Challa went and said, "Yo, we're gonna give resources." I really felt like we're Wakanda, and we need to share our resources because they over there dying in India because they don't have no oxygen over there.
What?
Like, the oxygen tanks are gone. Like people are dying.
Oh, from the hospital.
Yeah. Like they have.
You meant like the oxygen.
Oh no, not oxygen. No, yeah. No, I'm sorry.
Like that. Like they're a country, like there's
right,
no
yeah.
oxygen on the country. Like,
right.
what?
No, I'm sorry.
When did that happen?
They oxygen tanks they don't have many, and one gentleman said that he was waiting 9 hours just for a tank, and that, you know, India is kind of hot, and they waiting out there for them tanks. People dying. I saw a crazy video yesterday, but we're gonna get back into. I'm sorry. I'm gonna get into that. Tori, how you doing? I'm sorry.
That's hard to follow up with.
I know.
Better than India, so
right.
Can't really complain now.
You know what I'm saying?
Shit, I'm doing pretty good.
Tori's drunk.
I'm not drunk.
She
man.
tipsy. He's at the bartender.
It's Saturday shit.
Bang.
Man, around this time last year, people were going crazy over toilet tissue.
And guess
people
what? I'm still stocking.
People were going ape shit over Clorox wipes.
Yeah.
There was no food in the grocery stores. Look at us now. I actually went to Jewel the other day, and there was a whole fucking aisle full of like Clorox wipes.
Yeah.
I didn't know how to act.
There was food
like,
back then,
shit.
but people
It was hard. It was hard.
People was taking
There was
worst
no
of the food.
noodles. There wasn't no bread. There was no fucking sandwich meat.
No,
Like, all
sandwich
that
meat.
shit was gone. Nah, not sandwich meat.
I saw some sandwich meat. You know,
Yeah.
well, I couldn't find oodles and
told me
noodles.
where the fuck
I couldn't
that
find no
was.
oodles and noodles to save my
I
life.
couldn't find no noodles. I couldn't find no bread. I couldn't find anything.
Yeah.
No
I couldn't
milk.
find barbecue, even though I wasn't eating the shit. Like all the meat, all the meat products
everything
was
was just fucking gone, man.
You said I
Like,
couldn't find no
fuck.
barbecue.
all the meat was gone.
That shit was
Pause.
depressing.
All that shit was gone. Get out of there. All that shit was
Wait,
out of there.
he said all the meat was gone. Pause.
We're slowly coming back. People are getting vaccinated. People,
Yes.
most of us still have common sense to, you know, be hygienic and clean and shit. You know, so.
I'm not getting back.
My question, yeah, like, so Duke decided he's not going to do it. I wasn't going to do it, but I ain't going to front when I heard that they were basically saying, like, yo, you can't get into these venues unless you know what I'm saying? And me, I like to go out, but Duke go out more than me, which I'm shocked that that's the reason why you wouldn't get this shot because they ain't gonna let you in without
I've
their
been
car.
out the entire time.
Yeah,
Like,
we
my
know.
job does not require me to stay home.
True.
Same. Well, not the
So-
entire time, but I've been out. I've been
I
to
mean,
New
like,
Orleans. I've been to freaking
Wait, what?
other places.
No, where'd you go? New Orleans?
I went to New
New
Orleans.
Orleans?
Oh man, he was in the hardest. Yeah.
Yeah,
I
but-
played it
No,
safe.
no.
I played it safe, and I get talked about from these two, but I played it safe. I said, fuck that.
I mean, there's
I
no
would-
judgment in that. Just be safe, man. Like, fucking wash your hands, wear a mask. And
True, but you know,
freaking-
I was being safe because I ain't trust other motherfuckers. I ain't trust these
Well,
motherfuckers out here.
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
You
like,
know,
don't
like-
be. There's
And
a
that's the-
way to still enjoy
That's the
your
only
life and
thing.
still
Like,
be
we
clean.
trust each other.
Yeah.
You
I
know?
mean,
Yeah.
if you sick, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're not going to go outside and just start coughing on people.
Yeah.
Oh, one dude
You
did
can
it.
tell.
One dude did that shit.
Well, people are still stupid as fuck.
But yeah,
today,
it's
so,
still
like,
it's still going to be some assholes out there.
Yeah.
Right.
But you can tell when somebody's sick and you need to stay away from them.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Some people who are asymptomatic, so they won't show signs of being sick. Those are the scary ones.
Yeah.
But I
The
mean,
ones that just don't give a fuck. Just like,
yeah.
bro.
But I mean, I haven't stopped working since the pandemic. Like, I didn't stop working, so luckily that was fortunate
And
on
that was-
one end. But also on the other end, it's like, you know, I've seen, you know, the progression from the pandemic to now, and it's just like, I personally think all this stuff could have been prevented.
Oh, hell yeah.
But
Hell yeah.
yeah, but I mean, it is what it is now. But I'm not taking the vaccine. If I get it, then I'll just deal with it on my own.
What, the corona?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I just took it just for that reason because I want to go out and there's some venues and there's some spots that we didn't get a chance to hit up. And just in case we go back to Vegas, I want to be prepared
Oh, we
for
going
it.
back to Vegas.
That's why y'all need to get some nurse friends and, and just
I got plenty.
just get the
So are you
the receipt for the vaccine.
So you're not getting vaccinated?
No.
Do you plan on getting vaccinated?
Actually, I got vaccinated Wednesday. I got the first one, and I'm going to get the second one in 2 weeks.
And which one did you get?
I got the Pfizer.
So I got the Moderna 2 weeks ago, and I'm actually
How do you feel?
I'm fine. The only thing I had was a sore ass arm, but other than that, I'm good. Like, I don't feel sick or anything, and I'm going for my second one tomorrow. So I'm going to be fully vaccinated. And I'm fine. I have 2 ears, 2 eyes. I don't have an extra finger or anything.
You got cat ears. What the fuck is up with that?
Y'all gonna be
What is-
mutants.
She's a mutant. Like, look at it. It's already starting with her.
What if y'all turn into zombies? How y'all want me to kill y'all when y'all turn into zombies?
Well, just kill her first.
There's
I'm
only
like-
one way to kill a fucking...
hey,
I don't understand.
hey,
I don't understand
I'm-
that question. There's
I'm be
one
like-
way to
I'm like-
kill
I
a
I mean, do
zombie.
y'all want me to let y'all? Do y'all want me to do the long stare, like damn, that's my homie. Let me just walk away and just
Nah,
leave
do
you?
like
Hey,
Will Smith
or you
and
want
just
me to
like
end you?
strangle us to death and then freaking
I'm not strangling
like,
the zombie. That's too risky.
Nah, you can do it.
I'm
Just
not gonna
strangle
do it.
us with
Let
like
me,
the,
hey, let me.
make your eyes well up with the tears like Will Smith
Hey.
and I Am Legend and just like, look off into the abyss like
Hey, let me murder a couple of people
I'ma
before
be
you
alone.
decide you want to off me. Like, there's a couple motherfuckers I need to go ahead and like.
Or
You know
want me
what?
to
No,
do
fuck that.
Michonne? Michonne had her brothers. This
Yeah,
had
cut their
her brothers
jaws
released.
off. Yeah.
Okay, don't do that to me. You know what? Just let me roam.
man.
Just let me roam around, live my best dead life. Eating freaking
best dead
sheep
life.
loaf. Yes.
Speaking of that, man, I haven't watched Walking Dead. Damn, since
We're
3 years.
slowly
Yeah.
catching up.
I haven't watched it
We're
since Rick died.
That was the last one.
Yes, and then I watched a little bit of Negan becoming a good guy, but then I saw him. I forgot.
Yeah.
My fault.
I ain't seen it
Spoilers.
after that.
Spoilers.
No spoilers over here, but
I
Fear the
spoiled
Walking
shit.
Dead though
I
is pretty
spoiled.
good. But I haven't caught up with that in a while.
I like that one.
I know
But only
I
seen
like
3
that
episodes.
what's the black dude with the bow? What's his name?
The
Black Morgan.
No,
No, Morgan. The
No.
black dude, right?
You mean with
The
the
staff.
There's-
The staff. Yeah.
okay, that's Morgan, but there's more than one black dude. And
Well, not that dude that talks proper like this. Like, hey.
That's
hey,
on my
he's
boat.
a good ass
What's his name?
character.
Tiger?
Yeah.
Something?
Yeah. Hey.
No,
Get
that's
on the boat.
Ezekiel.
Hey, that's dude.
Not
Hey.
him. No. Oh my fucking god, guys.
No, that's
Not
dude.
me, bro. I'm not going to talk like that.
You just.
I'm going to talk a little bit like this.
Hey,
But
get
it's
on
a
the
lot
boat.
more.
That's
This is
not how
on
the
the
fuck
base now.
Ezekiel
I'm
talk.
gonna
Y'all better
talk
put some
Ezekiel,
respect on goddamn
She knows his
Ezekiel,
name.
alright?
Ezekiel.
Ezekiel. The fuck?
Oh, Ezekiel, yeah.
King Ezekiel.
He did it?
to you.
See, I don't even know.
I don't want to know.
Just shut the All right,
I don't
moving
know.
on.
He's alive as
Not right
far
now.
as I
Walking
know.
Dead, Fear the Walking Dead. We got some catching up to do.
Did y'all see what's the third installment with the kids?
I don't know what
Speaking of zombies, what's up with that Serena Williams picture?
She a zombie now? Hey, Serena. Well, you got
What's up with y'all?
Serena, you got some explaining to do.
What's up with y'all? What's up with Sammy Sosa's sister?
She
I'm not ready for this conversation.
what? Why you not ready for what?
It's obviously fake, guys. Like
What's
that's
fake
not
about it?
Serena
It's not
wouldn't
fake.
do that for that.
It's just a bad picture.
Okay.
of bad
How
makeup.
you know? How you know it ain't
It's bad
fake?
picture
People
and
be
bad makeup.
photoshopping the fuck out of shit.
That's
today.
not Photoshop. Nobody's going to Photoshop Serena Williams. You know how many pictures she got? Who would pick that to?
The same way they made that freaking cartoon when she got really upset at one of her games and they made a racial ass cartoon out of her.
Yeah,
People
she was in China
are,
doing that though. Once,
but it
doesn't matter. It's context. Context matters.
Context.
I support Serena Williams 100%. I think she is a beautiful woman.
Support her for what?
And
We talking about a picture.
I feel like she would not go and do something like that to her face. Even if she did, I still support her 100% because we, as a black community, have to stick up for our celebrities.
What are we sticking up for? We just talking about a picture.
But Serena is constantly being dragged through the mud. Either she's too masculine, she's too muscular looking, she freaking married a white man. Freaking, there's always something going to be wrong that she does. And I support her 100% whatever the fuck she do.
So
She
if
found
she shoots-
that man, and she
So if
fucking
she
loves
shoots
that
a
man.
school bus full of kids, are you going to support her?
Oh my fucking God. Obviously not. You're not getting the point.
Okay then.
How do you feel about it, Terrell? How do you feel about Miss Serena Williams?
What's wrong with her?
And this freaking
wrong with
facade,
her?
this
What the fuck is wrong
facade,
with her?
there's this fake facade that's going
I
on
don't-
the internet right now.
But how's it? I want to know how's it fake though. You know
It's
what I'm saying?
not fake.
So Sammy
It's a
Sosa
real
shit
picture.
fake. So Sammy Sosa shit fake. We thought that dude was. Hey,
don't know
and the funny thing
nothing
about it, we
about
thought he was
that
doing it for Halloween because it was Halloween when he started doing this shit.
I thought
think.
it was a joke too.
Right,
I
I
was
thought it
like,
was a
this
joke.
is
So, you know what? I ain't putting shit past nobody no more. You know what I'm saying? We live in a society where.
But even then, why would you think that she would do something like that? What would push her to do that?
You want to know? You want to know
Criticism.
my? You want to know my truth?
People talking shit and her not being accepted for who the fuck she is. Same thing that happened to Lil' Kim.
No, Lil' Kim's a different story. But Serena, what you talking about? Serena
Nobody didn't accept either one of them.
Right.
Lil' Kim
You
or
don't
Serena.
know that. You don't know that.
The only
You're not
people who
in the
did-
No,
industry. You have to
Lil'
look
Kim-
and be a certain way in the music
But the
industry.
ones that didn't accept her didn't look like her.
Right.
It wasn't us.
Right.
We support Serena Williams when she was winning and all of that. We
winning,
supported her
winning.
sister. We was all, Black Girl Magic, all of that.
Right.
Lil' Kim, same way. Everybody championed her. When both of them, well, I say Lil' Kim. When Lil' Kim started, looking like a Barbie doll,
Is that a Barbie doll? Barbie don't look like that.
man, she looked like something.
It was something. It wasn't a Barbie doll.
Something out of
Hey,
board.
Kim fans, don't come after me. I'm just saying.
I love Kim music.
Right.
Her face, whatever she did to her face.
She looks better recently. She looks better. It
I haven't seen her recently.
yeah, like it fits her now. You know what I'm saying? Whatever extra work that she did, it fits her. It fixes her. It fits her now.
I don't like this picture. These
Serena.
pictures that I saw of Serena, they were not flattering enough.
No,
I mean, they weren't.
She looked like she had on.
Tori looks so sad. Stop looking so
I
sad.
hate you.
She looked like she
I
had on a
refuse
mask.
to believe that she would do that to herself.
Like,
And if
what-
she
I
did,
mean,
I hope that she
so-
finds the way and she accepts her natural beauty for
So
what
it's
it
just like
is.
saying why Michael Jackson do that shit to himself.
Well, Michael, that's debatable too.
I think Mike was different.
You know,
I
Mike
think
the
there
one
was
like
like a
his.
huge. Well, he did have a skin condition.
Did he really?
I believe so.
I don't know.
You know what I'm
I
saying?
think-
Well, after he got
That's
burnt.
the thing. Like he did get burnt, but that was just a scalp. That wasn't like his whole freaking.
But who knows what that could have domino effect or anything else that we don't know nothing about.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
True.
You know, Prince been light all his life, so you can't say nothing about Prince.
I mean, Prince is just a natural beauty.
Yo, did y'all see that? TikTok is. I love TikTok.
TikTok is fucking amazing.
I kind of hate it, but I also like it. But they had this thing where they were going through Prince lyrics.
I ain't see. I probably did see it. I don't know.
Bro,
Which
the
one you
man
talking
had a
about?
whole song about how his older sister,
basically
like molested him.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Nice.
But he was singing it like it was fly. Like
Yeah.
Like you a girl named Nikki, I'm not you say she was a sex thing.
it was fly. I was like, yo. I would listen to that song and not even pay attention to it.
It's on TikTok right now?
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
That's some nice
I'll look at it
They
later.
have some crazy shit on TikTok.
I know, yeah, they do.
I fucking love TikTok. I was one of those that was freaking judging it hard app, and then I got the app.
Y'all know what TikTok is really musically. That's what it used to be in the beginning. I was on music, yeah.
Well,
and they switched it up.
I mean, because most of the things you see are people's reactions or doing different videos to music on there.
Right.
So, but it's funny as fuck. Like, you learn, it's funny, it's informal, it depends on what you follow. Same thing as Facebook, well, I wouldn't say it's like Facebook. But there's a lot of different categories that you can follow.
Fuck Facebook.
There's hair videos, there's kink talk, there's...
There you go with this shit. You know, everything come out like kink. You talking about nappy hair? Or you talking about freak shit?
You talking about some freak shit.
See?
Growling. What's the
growling? Yeah, the Tori with the growling shit.
Primal. Not that. That's not what the...
What you talking about? That shit.
Do they got to dress up too? Do they got to put on like a?
No.
Oh, so y'all was.
They don't put on a wolf mask.
So when dude had on the fucking buffalo shit at the Capitol, y'all was like, "Yo, get him."
No. Yeah, we need that.
We need that.
They don't know what the fuck it
When
is.
Buddy had on the buffalo hat, y'all was pressed. Y'all was like,
They
"Oh,
don't
we need
know
him.
what the fuck it is.
We need him."
So you guys need to freaking
That buffalo hat was
yourself.
off the chain at the time, huh? Y'all was like, "Don't shoot him.
Don't shoot him.
That's the baby daddy."
We need him.
Don't shoot him. That's crazy.
That's
There's a lot of different categories on TikTok that you can follow that is entertaining.
But what's more primal than sex itself? Like, sex is primal.
I once played
It
a game
is, but
called Primal Rage.
it's the next level, like biting, scratching, like growling, and just like an animalistic, possessive, like your mind, and it's just a whole different. It's just a different vibe.
Yeah, folks gonna look at this and they're gonna be like, "What is she talking about?" Grrr.
Look it up.
Grrr.
Some crazy shit.
You know what? And I know it seems like we're probably late. I know it's probably the wrong time to do it, but I'm gonna do this. R.I.P. to Shock G. Sorry, I'm late.
Man, rest in peace to everybody.
Yeah, everybody who we lost.
Man,
Man.
2021.
Oh my
DMX more than any. Well, I won't say more than anybody, but DMX, that was a bad.
He was like the homie.
And I think something's going on with Snoop Dogg's mother as well. So prayers out to him and his family.
Yeah.
Something's going on, but we got you, bro.
Facts. Speaking of Snoop Dogg and X, versus tonight.
SWV.
Escape.
Versus Escape.
Who you got?
I got SWV.
Me too. I got SWV. Tory.
They're like the.
I forget Tory might say, "What got Snoopy?" Oh, I was born like in 2000.
They're like the female Joe.
I know who the fuck SWV and freaking the other one is.
If y'all want to know the backstory, Tory is younger than me and Duke. Oh shit!
I just say fucking and then freaking in the same
Oh
sentence.
shit! Fucking freaking.
Because that's what the.
That's what the freak fuck.
Just say fucking. Just keep the F word.
Can I just be me?
Can I get a oh yeah?
Oh yeah!
Y'all retarded.
Someone did that in the grocery store one time, and I did it back, and I felt so fucking happy and proud.
It probably was me. I don't know.
I was enjoying it. It was like, can I get a oh yeah? And I was like, oh yeah, and he started laughing. It was the proudest moment of my fucking life.
That's just funny.
I felt so a part of something. I was like, yeah, I get it.
Well, what's this? You're a part of this?
That's funny.
I'm a part of the shit.
Sorry, a
Why
piece
you
of
always
shit.
gotta kill my goddamn vibe, bro?
Anyway,
Ow.
see, God don't like ugly. Anyway, I got SWV. They got more hits. Don't you start singing? I thought you were about to start
They're
singing.
like the female Jodeci to me.
Right.
Almost. So I got them winning. Escape got like.
I think about
They
five
got
or
like
seven,
five.
five
Yeah,
or
they got like
seven
five
songs.
bangers.
We can meet again.
Lord.
They got like 5 bangers, but after that it's like it drops
I
off.
don't know,
Sit on
man.
What up, Demo? XVX. What up, bro?
I wonder how they're gonna keep going with these verses.
I mean,
because it's like you can't.
Well, now it's a platform now, so I think they're gonna do it for everything now until the wheels fall off.
But I mean, they gotta be good. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like SWV and Escape is good.
Okay, so what if they was to do like Jagged Edge versus?
They did Jagged Edge versus 112. They did that already.
Really?
Yeah, that was last year.
Or like,
nobody said. I think it said 112 one because 112 had that. If you are available, if you are.
I don't like Jagged Edge. I never did.
Why? They like Jodeci.
I don't know. I just didn't. I never liked it. They can't sing to me. They sound like a bunch of me's up there. Like,
okay, how about if they do Ja Rule versus like not Ja Rule, Busta Rhymes versus like LL or something like that.
Oh, that's
that
not
would
bad.
be a good one.
That's not bad.
That would be a good one.
But they wouldn't do it.
That's not bad.
No, it's not bad, but they
That
wouldn't.
would be a
The
good
catalog
one.
is nasty.
Oh my god.
Hey, y'all hear that? Swiss, Tim,
That
Buster with a diabolical rhythm in the flow.
Or like the DJ, like Timberland versus.
They did that already.
Oh yeah, Tim.
That was
Who did
like
he
how
go
it
against?
started.
Swiss. That's what started.
That's how it
Swiss.
started.
Swiss Beats.
Yeah.
Okay, so Slick Rick versus.
Slick Rick, Big Daddy Kane. Or maybe, Big Daddy Kane murdered him.
Slick Rick though?
Yeah. Slick Rick got some.
What would be the most underrated? Not the best one. What would be the most underrated versus that?
Undercard.
Yeah. Like you know what I'm saying? Like,
Not
like,
big time.
Not big time, but it's underrated. And,
A-list.
yeah.
Cisco versus.
No.
Hell no.
Genuine versus.
Demo said Buster versus Coolio.
Genuine
Respectful to
versus.
Busta.
What about Genuine versus Usher?
Hell no.
No, Genuine.
Really?
Washed.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Versus Usher?
Usher
Genuine has
is
some.
cleaning that man up.
Man. Well, Usher did have more. He did go longer.
Genuine
But Genuine had
two
them
albums.
hips. But, like, he had them hips.
Genuine had two
hips,
albums.
not hips.
He said Romeo versus Bow Wow. That'd be funny. They'll probably end up fighting
Wait,
though.
who would
Bow Wow versus Lil Mama. If they show up at the same time, all right, cool.
Chris
That's all.
Brown versus Trey Songz.
That's what everybody want.
Already?
Everybody want that. In Trey Songz versus Chris Brown.
Chris Brown.
Everybody
Chris
want
Brown
that.
might.
Who would Pretty Ricky go against?
Shit,
Do y'all remember?
B2K, Omarion
I don't think they beating them.
Omarion versus
himself. He versus Raz B.
Mario.
Mario.
Who else left?
You
for
guys
them?
remember
Mario.
Mario?
Yeah, Mario.
Yeah, we remember Mario.
Mario ain't got shit going though.
I think Mario might win.
I don't think so.
Against.
Versus Omarion?
Yeah, I don't even know none of that shit, but I think Mario will win that.
I'm not familiar with Rich Kid's music. What
do you mean, Rich Kid's?
Demo said Soldier Boy versus Rich Kid. I don't.
Who the fuck is Rich Kid?
I don't know.
Rich
I
Kid might
don't
win,
listen
'cause
to
I don't
these
know
people.
Yeah, that's what I'm
today.
saying. You know.
Who
Who was that one kid back in the day? I don't know if you guys remember this, but it's like, I like it, girl, the snow, I like it, I like the rain.
Sammy?
That's him?
It's Sammy, yeah.
I used to love him as a kid.
Sammy versus.
You and Sammy the same age.
Sammy versus Mims.
Nah. Mims.
Who the fuck is
This
Mims?
is why I'm hot. This is why
Oh,
I'm
that
hot.
guy.
Yeah.
It's like a one-hit wonder.
Oh, yeah. Who have we'll be
One-hit wonder face-off.
Yeah. Who would that be? Snow?
damn.
Snow versus Cannabis?
Who did that song Tipsy?
No, Cannabis has some
Everybody
nice.
in the
has
club
some-
getting tipsy.
Jaquan?
Versus
Blouses, stop it.
versus what other songs was like popular as fuck back then? Lean Back.
It was a lot of
Lean
one-hit wonders back then.
It did.
It was, man, but
Like
they
early
was
2000s.
fucking
I dead or dead. Well, it ain't gonna be. Yeah, just dead. Like
Dead or
either
Alive.
like
That's a different
Big Pun versus Biggie.
Benny Seal?
No, Biggie Smalls.
Biggie?
Yeah, Big Pun versus Biggie Smalls.
Fat Joe versus
Like if they were still alive, like that, I think that would be a dope.
How many
versus.
albums Big Pun had?
Two.
One, he really
And
had
Biggie
one
had two.
possible.
Biggie had one. Yeah, Biggie had about the same.
Biggie wins that because
Hands
I
down.
think he has too many songs. He has. I think Big Pun only had one album. I think he had one living album and a posthumous album.
Right, it was the one.
And I don't really count posthumous unless it's new music. And most of that album wasn't new music.
Yeah, it
Who
was.
did?
It was just remixed.
Who did Danger? Danger. Mystical versus... Nah, he wouldn't go up against DMX.
Oh, hell
Hell
no.
Nah,
Mystical
DMX.
versus-
Well, see, I want to see No Limit versus Cash Money. If you want to get real, let's see No Limit versus Cash
Oh
Money.
my
That'd be
God.
dope.
You know what I'm saying? Even though I know I got my money on No Limit. You know what I'm
Man,
saying?
who could, man? Mystical could go against somebody, though. Ludacris? Nah, Ludacris will watch him.
Ludacris go way back, bro.
Yeah,
Like,
Ludacris got some hits.
that was one of like the first.
Damn, Ludacris versus T.I.
They wouldn't do it. Well, not now. T.I. can't do shit now because
Why not?
he in that scandal.
It's allegations.
It's allegations, but he in that shit. You know what I'm saying?
That don't matter.
He said Sammy versus Jacob Lattimore.
That's funny.
Who was his back then? Okay, it was Ludacris. I grew up on like Ludacris, 50 Cent when I was getting into like my rap. Fucking
Wow.
You got into the rap phase?
Wow.
Ludacris, 50 Cent, Outkast.
Outkast could battle somebody.
Andre 3000 when he had his.
Andre, yeah.
If you just leave it to Outkast and not their individual shit,
Right.
they could battle some people.
Think about a couple more.
Outkast to fucking murder.
You know what they had? They was on.
fucking,
I think they was talking about some shit like that. It
What
was
group
Outkast.
would they go against?
It was talking about Outkast go up against
The Lox?
No, not the Lox.
Not
Who?
Wu-Tang.
What's the?
No.
Outkast-
They
Outkast-
don't compare.
Yeah,
they
was
don't
in the
compare.
own.
They had their
They
own.
came in.
Shit,
What about
bro.
Migos?
Migos
Nah.
versus
Migos versus Outkast.
Nah,
hell no, that's
that
different.
ain't.
Migos will feel like they'll win, but nah, that's a definite.
Migos
It's
have the
very
same
You
biased.
don't go up against
Migos
the
have the same
elders.
song playing in
Right. Pippity poppin' the
Every
flop,
round.
flippity flute, poppin' the stippin' la
You don't go up against the elders.
cut,
Now.
drop,
You
drop.
gotta manage your elders now. Just sit down and.
Yeah, that'd be dope.
Migos versus Outkast?
Future versus Young Thug.
He
Future
said
versus Young
disrespect.
Thug. Who? Blah.
Yeah. You said Migos versus Outkast. You said what?
Future versus Young Thug. That'd be dope.
Bone Thugs
Young
versus.
Thug versus Lil Wayne.
Lil
Young
Wayne.
Thug versus Lil Wayne.
Yeah.
Lil Wayne will freaking. He has some fucking.
No, which Lil Wayne you getting though? Because
It don't matter.
I think
Like,
it does, man.
back
This
in
Lil
the day,
Wayne.
like 2000.
You got
Like
20, both of
2000,
them got
2010 and down. Like,
Young Thug don't have as big a catalog.
before or after Cash Money though.
It don't
Or
matter.
nah, not Cash Money, Young Money.
It don't matter.
Yeah, it don't matter.
Lil Wayne is Lil Wayne.
Drake.
Lil Wayne been Lil Wayne.
Nicki
Wale
Minaj.
versus J. Cole.
Hell no.
You don't think?
Actually, I think Wale wins.
Is J.
Even
Cole?
though
Oh, they had Wale versus Pusha T then.
Wale.
Damn, for real? I like Pusha T.
If you go through the list, Wale, every time he drop an album, he at least got two singles coming.
He do.
That
Kendrick,
hit. That
Kendrick
hit.
Lamar versus J. Cole.
He said Lil Wayne versus Drake again.
Nah, that ain't.
I think
ain't
they did
no
that
more.
already.
Versus who?
Drake.
Nah, Lil Wayne, he's singing, he rapping. That doesn't.
Drake.
That
Drake is
doesn't.
winning that.
Really?
Yeah.
Versus
I'm not versus who?
Lil Wayne?
Oh, Drake versus Lil Wayne.
That doesn't because Lil Wayne's
I
a
still got
rapper.
Drake.
He's not like a.
Drake has more. I think Drake has more.
You know what?
recognizable
I
music.
used to love Drake when
alright,
he was
let's go.
first starting out, though. Like
Drake
when he
is
was
more popular.
First.
True.
He has more pop.
Well, that's
songs.
because Lil Wayne done had his time already. So Drake is just getting into his like comfortable prime.
Drake has
you
been
know?
in his
Yeah, but
prime
Lil
for a
Wayne,
minute.
like
Well, he has, but Lil Wayne been.
people
like,
know Lil Wayne for other things. Like
Right.
Lil Wayne, I don't think he ever really crossed over until he did what was that? The Carter 5 or Carter 4 when he did
It was a
Lollipop.
3. Oh yeah, no, that was yeah.
Lollipop. Whatever song,
Well, what
whatever
about the
album that
recent
was.
shit he did with Mona Lisa? Him was that Kendrick
But none of
Lamar?
that crossed over.
like, fucking-
Drake has been crossing over since he started. Like he's been in both like white pop music and in hip hop.
Well, yeah.
So his 20 songs is going to be bigger than Lil Wayne's 20 songs. I think. Even though I like Lil Wayne better than Drake, I think Drake just knows how to get a hit.
Do you
6
think
foot,
that
7 foot, 8 foot.
it should be Nicki versus Cardi? Does Cardi catalog match Nicki's? Yeah.
They're
Hell
the
no.
same.
Cardi only got one
That's
album.
it. See, and I think
they're the
that'd be the thing.
same.
But
Like,
that'd be the thing. Like they'll
Cardi
put.
don't have 20. Nicki got
So
20.
so you say Remy Ma versus Nicki?
No.
Remy don't even have enough. Like
I don't know Remy's.
The two don't.
she don't have no. She don't have any. Like all she has lean back, a couple
Yeah,
of joints.
see?
Who,
What?
what?
Bilal said Drake ain't fair. Drake is watching everybody. because he just.
He's Drake.
He's
Drake.
Yeah, he knows how to get
He's Drake.
Every song can be a radio
I
hit.
will live in a lie. Ah!
Yeah, almost all of his songs can be a radio hit.
True.
But I don't know Remy's catalog though.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, so Nicki in a class of her own. Then, like, unless you bring back somebody like the Brat versus Nicki.
Nicki also is one of those artists that crossed over early, so she might have a 20 for anybody.
Ooh, I'm sorry. Oh, he had a good one. He said Missy Elliott versus Eve.
Hell no.
Missy will freaking
Missy is
drag
watching
her
Eve, man.
through the... I love both of them, but Missy will freaking drag her
So you say Missy versus Queen Latifah or some shit.
All right, so here's the thing with the verses. So we can, like, kind of wrap this portion up a little bit. But with the verses, they can use whatever song they want that they either wrote.
They pick their 20.
I mean, there's top, like, freaking hits, man. Everyone fucking...
No, but they can use anything. They can use, like, something that they wrote.
They
can use something that they helped produce. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's why I think it'll be fun if they get Puff and Drake going at it. Because Puff did a lot for other artists, too. Like, if you heard some of the songs Puff produced, you'll be like, oh, shit. Because I think he did one of Jay-Z's albums.
But is Drake produced, though?
Drake doing a lot of it. Drake
no, Drake.
Oh,
Dre,
Dr. Dre.
okay.
Yeah, Dr. Dre. Because Dre, he produced a lot of albums, too.
He did. He really did. Man, we just got
nobody can really mess with Dre either.
Speaking of the hippity hoopity, hip hop.
Wait, Toya said who she got? SWV or Escape?
She said. I thought she said.
She said Patti LaBelle. How you know who Patti LaBelle is?
I know. Wait, hold on. Put some respect.
Missy can't lose.
Don't do that.
Last said Missy can't lose.
I don't know. I'm gonna say.
And her album was fire.
Who,
Missy first album?
Oh, yeah,
Super duper fly.
Man. I would say SWV.
Alright, so we got SWV winning tonight.
Alright.
Who y'all got?
What time did it come on?
7 o'clock.
Speaking of,
I think the first half gonna be nice. I'm sorry to interrupt, but I'm gonna interrupt real quick.
No, I told you, I texted you that shit yesterday. What I want to see.
You want to see Candy Burris? What's her name?
Candy
Burris.
No, I ain't gonna say that on this shit. One day we gonna interview her. I don't want that shit to come back up.
You want to see her?
Back in the day.
Alright,
so speaking of hip hop, what about this Jay-Z and Nas song that you guys are talking about? I haven't heard it. I don't know anything about it, so y'all talk about it.
So on Facebook, I tagged Duke in the video, and Duke told me he was like, I don't like DJ Khaled. And I'm like, okay. I just said, okay. I didn't say anything to it, but I sit back and think about it. I'm like, but, Jay-Z and Nas had to say yes to do the song, though. You know what I'm saying? I think you probably meant in another way, like, you just don't like DJ Khaled, period, for what he does for the culture. I don't know.
Here's the thing about DJ Khaled. DJ Khaled is not the one making these beats.
Right, hell no.
He's the one that just produces it. Like
he producing some really good shit. The last reggae shit he recently came out with. God, that was nice.
I'm okay with some of his albums. Some of his albums are slaps. Like they just, you put them on and you can just walk away. This particular song with Jay-Z and Nas,
Sorry Not Sorry,
is not a bad song, but we don't get Jay-Z and Nas often.
No, we don't.
I think prior to this, they only had, 2 songs together, I think? Yeah. I think. And so, when I hear them together, I want to hear, like, that real hip-hop, boom bap. I want to hear that shit in the music. I don't want to hear no slow,
sorry, not sorry.
Yeah, like sobering music.
You want it to like go shit to be like
I want to hear some real shit. Like I want to hear them on some shit that they grew up on or that they came out to.
Right.
Like they first 2 albums, I want to hear beats from something like that. I don't want to. And they had who did that beat? Just Blaze, I think.
With that sorry beat.
Yeah,
I don't know
I think Just Blaze did. But it's just like I don't like Khaled because he tries to make the music poppy. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I mean, at first I had a issue
his album's poppy, I should say.
At first I had an issue with Khaled, like, redoing the classics. Like, when he first did fucking Maria with Rihanna. What's her name?
Maria.
Yeah.
It goes like that. It goes like that.
That's not how the fuck.
Maria.
No.
I don't know if you can take it.
Maria.
Don't argue with it, bro.
She reminds me of
That's exactly what I just said.
That's not what the fuck you said. You said Maria. I don't know what the fuck that is, but that is. Anyways, I lost my train of thought. Fuck it. Moving on. You like this show called Them.
We can't really talk about them because we haven't all seen it, though.
But
if you have not seen them, I guess Duke can give you a synopsis of what it's about.
We can talk about the topic of it. I personally, I'm going to introduce it.
When I saw them, I saw the word them, I thought about us.
Yeah.
So that's the soonest thing I thought. You know what I'm saying? But that's not the reason why I didn't look at it right away.
But Us was just a scary movie.
Right.
Us
Shout out to Jordan Peele, man. Jordan Peele, we need some more bangers.
That was a good ass movie.
We need some more bangers.
I personally do not want to watch them because, and I mentioned this before, I am so over us going backwards. I'm over the slavery movies. I'm over the shows of showing discrimination and all this shit. Like, we know what the fuck happened. Can we show that we can be more besides just fucking oppressed all the fucking time? This is the reason why I don't want to watch them. This is the reason why I didn't watch that other movie. What's it called? How They See Us?
Oh, yeah, I didn't see that one either.
Or something like that. It's just too fucking traumatized. It's like, okay, we get it. Like, shit is fucked up. Can we, like, move on and show that we're more than this?
I get what you're saying.
That's my personal opinion why I don't want to watch it.
Like, I'm be honest, I'm not sensitive to it. I can watch it. Do I get mad at it? No. Will you stop touching the microphone? Y'all see what she doing? Y'all, do you see what she doing?
Making all that noise.
Like, stop touching shit.
It's furry. The fuck? I want to go on with the fuck you were saying.
I lost my train of thought. Like, I don't get into the getting angry at what happened to the past. You know what I'm saying? Because honestly, what's happening in the past, sure enough, is happening now. So I can't get mad at what happened in the past because I'm seeing it every day. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, and I'll be honest with you, I have gone through my trial, my times of racism at times, but not like what we see on TV. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna be an asshole and be like, did they really go through that? You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. I was watching something a couple of nights ago, and this is probably off topic, but I think it coincides with it. A gentleman was saying on YouTube that the whole Harriet Tubman thing was fake. He actually said it was fake. And I'm like, the whole underground thing was just something, a ploy to just put us in fear or to just have something to say, oh, this black person did it. And trust me, hey, don't come for me. I'm not saying this is just what I saw. I don't agree with it because I believe it. I believe Harriet Tubman, the Underground Railroad, I believe it was real. But I just don't get offended by these things. I look at it, just like I didn't get offended with the whole Lovecraft thing. You know what I'm saying? That shit.
No, that was a
you know
good
what I'm
show.
saying? I mean, it's all about what's in the plot of the movie or whatever. But like, I didn't get mad at the Judas, the movie Judas.
Judas versus
Judas versus Judas the Messiah.
Yeah,
Judas and the Messiah.
I watched that movie 3 times. Black Messiah.
Yeah.
I watched that movie 3 times, and I you know what I'm saying, I was kind of upset how they killed him. That's one thing I was kind of fucking like, that's fucked up that y'all set up another black man to kill another black man on some bullshit. Yeah. But that's about it but that shit's going on today. You know what I'm saying? But I just don't get offended by it. That's why I say I'm gonna watch it. All these black movies, I'm not tired of watching them. It's just they saturated with us because they're so busy trying. I guess it's just the way of, oh, we apologize, so we're gonna make a movie for you guys so you can understand your past or anything like. I don't need to understand my past.
Know
I don't need to
fuck
understand it. I'm right. Like, I don't need to.
Here's the thing with them and movies like this.
Right.
Is that it's not always about us that already know the history.
True.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because when Malcolm X came out, I didn't go see that on my own. My mother took me to go see it.
My sister took me to see it.
That's how I learned about Malcolm. That's how I learned about Malcolm X. Like, I heard about it in school, but school doesn't give you the full story. They don't give you the full scope. They don't let you know everything about it. They just say, hey, Malcolm X did this and did that. You should be happy and just move on. Right. But these movies kind of give you a deeper dive into the history of America or black culture. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So So that's why with them, like, I didn't know in the 1950s that blacks were moving into nicer neighborhoods back then. Mm-hmm. And because of that, it was affecting white people for whatever reason. They just didn't,
They didn't want black people in their damn neighborhood. That's
That's
where that scene goes. Like, well, there goes the neighborhood. Like, they didn't want that shit.
Yeah, but if you look at
them, like, bringing the...
But if you look at Compton now, Compton is totally different. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? That's where them takes place in. It's a old Compton.
Food for Less is actually the Food for Less headquarters is right there in Compton. I used to work for them. I was like, wow, really?
And then they didn't tell you that show tells you about redlining, right? How they would purposely put black people in a certain area. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like, I didn't know all about that. I knew about it as an adult. Right. You know what I'm saying? But if you're just a kid, you don't know about this stuff. Or if you just not a kid, but like a young teenager, you don't know about this stuff. Mm. So who's to say if they don't watch this, how are they going to get this information? You know what I'm saying?
You don't get it in school.
They could just do this shit all over again.
That's an interesting perspective.
True. That's just how I look at it. So I don't really be tripping over it.
Right.
Yeah.
I'll
let you finish.
I do agree that we do need more balance to black cinema, where we should
more variety.
Yeah, we should get more of that. But at the same time, I'm not knocking the stuff that is out there right now. Like 12 Years a Slave. What was the other one?
Was it recent?
Not really. I think it was like 6-7 years ago now. Where
Fruitvale Station? I don't know.
No. It was a slave movie where
Django?
He was a slave, and he started. The only way he could learn how to read was through the Bible. Like, he had to learn the Bible.
I know what you're talking about. I can't think of that.
Great Nation, something Nation. I forget. But that one, like, I didn't know about.
Or something?
I didn't know about his story either. Mm. You know what I'm saying? Where he took a bunch of black people and tried to fight back. Right. Like, they didn't teach me that in school.
They didn't teach us that.
Yeah, so
not even in high school they didn't teach us that shit.
Don't teach me about that.
So, I went to an elementary school where it was obviously predominantly black, and all my teachers were black women, and it was I just lost my.
I ain't did nothing.
Lost my train of thought.
School, black teachers.
All black teachers. So I did it last time where I listed off a number of slavery movies.
Birth of a Nation was the name of that.
Birth of a Nation.
Yeah, go ahead.
Where we watched a number of slavery movies. That's where I was first introduced to Roots. On top of that, my grandfather, when he was alive, showed me a lot of slavery movies. And the list goes on. Beloved, Rosewood, Mississippi Burning, Queen, fucking,
Beloved was funny.
Beloved was fucking weird.
Touch me on the inside and say my name. I'm sorry. So it's a scene.
It's so cringe, Terrell. Oh my god, that shit freaking fucked me up as a kid. Like,
really?
Watching that.
Touch me on the inside and say my name.
That whole movie was freaking weird. It was.
And then it goes like, beloved.
Oh my fucking god, I can't.
I'm sorry. I am not being insensitive. Sorry.
You're a fucking nut, bro.
Now I gotta watch that to see what the fuck you talking about.
Oh my god. What you learned? It's weird.
Touch me on this, I say my name. Sorry, Tori.
Miss Thandie Newton played the fuck out of that role, but oh my fucking god, that movie was weird and traumatizing. But yeah. So I went through it like, constantly be reminded, you're black. White people are bad. They don't like you. Freaking, and all this other shit. So
I'm sorry, Tori, but I got to play it.
Can we?
I'm just saying, I got to.
Oh my fucking!
I'm sorry. I won't do it. I do it after the show. I'll do it after the show.
Yeah, do it after the show.
I'll do it after
the show. This is like super cringe.
Oh my god! Cringe?
It's cringe. It's freaking. Oh my god!
Go ahead.
I lost my. What was I talking about? So basically, I grew up constantly being reminded of my history, our history, and it was really, to me personally, a little damaging. Like, yes, it's good to know partially where you came from, but honestly, that's not where we come from. We come from way more than just slavery. You know, like, we have a more broad history, but for American history, this is all we have. It's fucking slavery and being separated from our roots and all this other shit, you know? So with that being said, I already went through enough as a kid, and I'm just ready for more. Like, I want to see something different. I want to see us playing normal characters. I want to see a normal-ass movie where a black couple is just going through hardships in a relationship. I want to see a black movie where kids are just out venturing like the fucking Stand
Love
By
Jones.
Me or something.
There
are movies like that, but
y'all don't support it.
I wouldn't say that. It's very...
So
it's very sporadic of the movie, of those type of movies today.
So what movie would you go see? Would you go see, what was that movie with Kevin Hart and his friends and they was getting married or some shit?
Think Like a Man?
Was that it?
Oh, the friend was getting married.
Yeah.
Best friend, best man or something like.
No, not with Kevin Hart, not best man.
What was the one when Kevin Hart was playing basketball with Lisa Leslie and all that? And Ron Artest.
Damn,
I don't know.
Oh, no, you know what?
Well, would you go see a black comedy like that? Or would you go see
Uncle Drew?
Let's say, I don't know, 40-Year-Old Virgin.
I would go see a black comedy.
I'm saying
40-Year-Old Version, though, was funny.
40-Year-Old Version was good, too, but...
My thing is, black people don't go watch those movies.
No, we don't.
They go see, if they want to laugh, they more than likely they go see something else by other people. Majority of black people are watching these traumatic movies more so than they are the comedies and the superhero movies. Only black superhero movie we supported was Black Panther. We didn't support Blade. We didn't support.
Yeah.
That's just. Yeah. I mean, it was
Vampire in Brooklyn.
I personally love all those movies.
You talking about last night?
Thank you, Riri. She said a thing like a man.
I said Think Like a Man.
Yeah, but I didn't know, so I wouldn't say it was wrong.
I would see all those movies too. I fucking love Blade. I love Vampire in Brooklyn. I love all the freaking black movies of the 90s and even before then. I love all the freaking...
That classic, no?
Yeah. What was it called? It was called Black...
Dynamite?
No. Not Black Dynamite.
Dynamite.
That's the shit.
You gotta put ankles in it.
It was a genre of the 70s.
That's about Dolomite?
No, not it.
Mandingo?
No.
Right.
It was a whole genre of black movies in that time.
Dolomite is the only one I could think of that had like a big genre of Foxy Brown.
Superfly and shit?
Like all of those mixed in one category. It's called something. It's like
Black cinema.
Black cinema.
It's not black cinema. It's something else. It was like a catchy name for it back then. Mm-hmm. The point I'm getting to, because y'all are really freaking.
Well, we didn't know.
I'm gonna need a shot.
It's just black cinema.
It's not black. It's another. It was another name for it, but pretty much
the Chitlin Circuit.
Yeah,
that's the only other name that gave anything black was the Chitlin Circuit.
I just want to see something different. That's my main point. I just want to see something different. Like the photograph. That was an amazing ass movie. Girls Trip was an amazing ass movie.
I like the other one with the guy with the that played in Tenet.
Oh yeah, Denzel's son.
Yeah, him and Zendaya. That was pretty good.
Oh, I haven't seen that movie yet.
Zendaya's so fine.
She grew up to be a nice woman.
She's still fine.
Speaking of women, black women.
Yes.
It's a beef going on.
You guys need to freaking introduce this shit here, because I don't know shit about it.
It's a funny beef going on between Dr. Umar Johnson and my man, Kevin Samuels.
Don't look at me.
Let's do. That's Kevin. Hey, Kevin, you may have a son out
I'm
there.
not Kevin.
That's his son. Hey,
I'm not related to that man. I'm not know that.
but nah, there's a beef going on, and the beef is basically about how Kevin Samuels is not uplifting our black queens, in the words of Dr. Umar Johnson. He's saying that he is downing them and making fun of them. You know what I'm saying? He told one lady that you built like Emmitt Smith and Barry Sanders if you're over 175 or something like that. And it's like for me,
some of his shit. I'll go ahead.
No, that's all good. So it's for me. Both of them are the same person. They both on YouTube doing the exact same shit that all other YouTubers are doing, and they're giving their opinion and intake on what they think that you should do with your life. You know what I'm saying? I can't think of anything that they're saying different besides Umar Johnson saying Queen and fucking Kevin Samuels saying, "Look here, check these nuts."
Kevin Samuels is Dr. Phil for black people.
He's Dr. Phil.
Dr. Umar
Who
Johnson.
says we need a doctor?
It's Ricky Lake.
No, I was gonna say, what was the other guy name? I forget his name. He was an old guy with a big ass mustache.
Geraldo.
Geraldo Rivera. Dr. Umar Johnson is Geraldo.
Hell no, he got punched in the face, he got a cut on his nose.
Yeah, that's who he is.
Look here, nigga.
But I don't know. Them two beefing is ridiculous.
It's funny.
It got to be funny.
Yeah. I have a question.
Go for it.
What other race is actually out here doing whole podcasts and TED Talks or whatever else about their own race?
It's a lot. It's just we choose not to.
Ours is more popular because it's like we have more flair. That's just it. It just is what it is.
Flair.
So there's Philippines out there talking about the problem with our Philippine people is this, or the problem with our white people is this.
Do you know that culture though? Like Philippines and like let's say Muslims.
I'm just saying overall in general.
In their culture, like they can't wear certain stuff. Like they already have their rules in place.
And they treat their women different anyway.
Yeah. So.
But I'm saying in general, it's just another race that actually purposefully creates content bashing their own race. Pretty much.
Kevin Samuels doesn't bash all black women.
But he talks about black women.
See, them women call in for advice.
He bashes the ones that call in on nonsense. Like some of the women, like if you watch the full show, like some of the women that call in, they ask for advice and he gives them direct advice. He's not rude. He only gets rude when they overtalk him or they say some slick stuff to him. Because that's what most women will do. They'll say something, slick, thinking that men won't catch it because we don't always,
Guess my age.
Yeah, like
guess these.
It just is what it is. It just is what it is. They just post most of his bullshit clips where he's being an asshole. But I mean, look at you want to talk about a white person being an asshole? Look at what the fuck is his name?
There's plenty.
Radio.
Howard Stern.
Howard Stern. He made a living off of being an asshole.
I mean, everyone's a fucking asshole, but is he an asshole strictly towards other white people?
Yeah, he's been an asshole to white people. He's been an asshole to black people.
But he's
Asian
an asshole to everyone. But his main.
What's the difference? The difference between him is he's an asshole to anybody for no reason. He just wants to be an asshole. That's how he gets off, is being an asshole.
And I don't think Kevin Samuels is being an asshole.
No, he's not being an asshole to everybody. Right. He's just picking out the ones that are assholes to him.
I'm just trying to understand something. Is his content directed 100% towards the black community and him?
Well, that's who called him.
No, he has one. He has one where a white woman calls in and she asked him a question, and they were going back and forth, and she kept over talking him.
Okay,
he did the same thing to her. He told her the same thing. He was like, "Man, you're not going to talk."
I just needed that clarity.
And if y'all never heard this man talk, I'm gonna let y'all hear a little bit of something from him, and y'all can see. I'm gonna go straight to it.
Baby, don't worry. We do this. Okay. So you think I'm gonna get my dream telling you, the first thing I thought of was Michael Jackson's Thriller, man. I came up with it.
No, because the filter got these eyes on it. I hate this. But look, I'd rather listen to answer your question. I'd rather be a feeling.
See, that's fun.
Because niggas, you could do all of that. They can remember your sound, your voice, your fragrance, all that shit. I like when a nigga love how I feel. You get what I'm saying? That's what I've been told. It feel real good. Pussy on Florida. You know what I'm saying?
Pussy on Florida.
I guess.
What does that even mean? Pussy on Florida.
Hey.
Do you make you feel good, or do you want better outcomes? See, that's
When they come to me,
Oh, that's
That look like Tommy.
that is Tommy.
Tommy who?
I used to have a crush on Tommy.
Tommy from Love and Hip Hop.
Damn, I used to have a crush on Shorty. That is Tommy.
No, but as y'all can see, Kevin, he gives advice like that. He lets you talk, and then when you put your foot in your mouth, he gets you.
You know, I got a person for you that you wouldn't like and you would have that face for, but it's not Kevin Samuels. Jesse Peterson. What's the name? Jesse Lee Peterson.
Jesse.
The guy who talks real slow. He's an old man. But he was, remember when they was doing that whole slut walk thing? And he was like, so you're a slut?
Oh, wait, yeah, Jesse Lee Peterson. Yeah.
That guy.
Oh,
He deliberately goes at black people.
Yep.
He deliberately will, like so
He's a
slut.
prick. Yeah, he's a prick.
Yeah, he's an asshole.
Yeah.
That's the one, that's all that face you got right now, that's the one you would just be like, ugh.
You have to talk about race, you have to talk about gender.
I don't think it has anything to do with race at all, whatsoever. I don't think it has anything to do with race.
It does. It does in a sense because.
Oh, let's do the slow ball. Let's fuck all that.
It's easier for me to.
I think that's what that is.
Oh.
And I think that has to change.
But yeah.
But yeah.
But right now we're dealing with the slut walk.
Okay,
This is the way he's...
okay, back fat.
I think the slut walk is...
We have some sluts. What's your name, guys?
Sam.
See?
And are you a slut, Sam?
Jesse?
I like her replies though.
Yes. We are all sluts. You're a slut. All these dudes behind you are sluts.
Your mama's a
cameraman's
slut.
a slut. Your PA is a slut. And your mic's a slut.
And what made you a
My
slut?
battery dropped it down.
Because I own my body.
I'm sorry. It's just funny. Because she owns her body. And, yeah, man.
That was crazy.
It's funny. You're like, slut. Are you a slut? Tori, are you a slut? Duke, are you a slut?
No.
Tori, you quiet as all get out. You good? We lit!
Man.
She mad. You mad, Kevin Samuels? What did he say? Did he say something to you? Did he strike a nerve or
She
something?
want Kevin Samuels to be the
Cam, I said Cam. Cam, you got somebody need to talk to you.
I don't know.
We should call him.
I don't know this guy. I don't know.
Who, Jesse or Kevin? Both. Really?
Well, you just showed me fucking this Jesse asshole. But, like, I don't know this Kevin Samuels. I just want to get to what you guys were talking about with this beef they got going on with bringing out black women. I just tried to understand where Kevin was, like, what exactly was he doing to make Dr. Umar Johnson say that he was bringing down black
There's
women.
a lot of people in this world that if you're not on the same wave plane as them, they're gonna attack you. And I think that's what Dr. Umar is just mad at the fact that Kevin is getting same results that he's getting, doing the same thing he's doing. I think. You know what I'm saying? By him saying Queens, and Kevin was saying, look here, you being a spoiled brat and a bitch right now because he's getting the same they're getting the same things. You know what I'm saying? They want real over here, but then they want somebody to uplift them over here. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm thinking. And it's in the middle for me. You know?
I think Dr. Umar Johnson was he was more upset because he's on this mission to basically just uplift black people, men and women, right?
Right.
Mm-hmm.
And so Kevin Samuels is, I won't even say he's doing it on purpose. I just think people take his clips
And
that are controversial and they just put them out there.
right.
Okay.
But more so, Kevin Samuels, like you saw in that one video with Tommy, a lot of times he's just having fun. Like, he's just talking normally to people, but he's being a little disrespectful with it. The one lady he called Emmitt Smith, I thought was bad. I was just like, damn, that's not cool.
Right.
Like, it's one thing to call somebody overweight or something to that nature.
That's disrespectful as fuck.
I mean, but here's the thing though. If you call a man overweight, a man is expected to just hear that information and
be okay with it.
Be okay with it. Like, you got to handle your weight. But if you tell that to a woman, it's a whole different level of...
Because we have weight... we're not going to get into that topic, but continue. I think I get what you're saying.
Yeah, I'm just saying, like, if you say it to a woman, it's just a double standard thing. Like, if he was talking to men saying, like, well, you fat as hell. You look like, Emmitt Smith swallowed Ruben Studdard or some shit. Like, if you was to say that to a man, like, it'll be everybody would be laughing. You know what I'm saying? Or somebody would be like, hey, man, I got you. You gonna work out with me, blah, blah, blah. But if you say that to a woman, it's like a different type of context comes on top of that, because if you're talking to a woman is supposed to be, cherished and beautified and all of that stuff, uplifted and all of that.
Hear what you're talking about right now. He explains the overweight problem. When Kevin Samuels says, it sounds horrible when he says it.
Yeah.
We're pushing this no standard, no nothing. And you can do that, but at the end of the day, men are the consumers, and men aren't buying it. Because, see, here's the thing. You can be an average, acute-looking woman. And years ago, you could have got a man, a husband. But now when you are trying to put on someone else's hair, put on some... Even if you don't do that, but just the weight is doing a lot, man. I can't say in the black man the weight is doing a lot, because I have women who are calling in who don't even realize that it's an issue. I had a woman call in the other day, and I said, ma'am, at your height and your weight, I mean, no offense, ma'am, but you're the size of a middle linebacker. And she said, no, I'm not. I'm like, and I went and pulled up Lawrence Taylor.
Damn.
NFL great. I'm like, and I'm like, 6 points taller than you. She was shocked. So, how do we get this back on track? Well, when 4 out of 5 of our sisters are overweight and no one can tell you nothing, I don't know who can get through to them. We have to start having women be honest with each other. Because when you're raised in our culture, mom leaves the house. So they may hear it from me, but until women start actually having, let's just use it, thoughtful, respectful conversations about, hey, we need to probably do this for our own health, for men or whatever. Because men don't care why you do it. We just want it there. Because here's the thing. Men... But
I'm not going to drag on, but, this is that be his main thing. I think when I listen to him do his podcast or his show, whatever, the weight is probably the major thing, and it's the funniest thing when you talk about, you know what I'm saying.
But he kind of touched on double standards in that
right
too, where it's like if he was he was basically saying like, I can't, if I say it, he's a bad guy,
right,
which is the case. But if a woman says it, then it'll be better because they know how to talk to each other and receive information better from another woman.
Right.
So that's why I don't be tripping over half the shit he say. I do, like, some of the stuff he says is like crazy. Like,
don't take it full value.
Yeah, calling a woman a linebacker is not right. Coming from a man, you shouldn't be saying that. But.
Tori, you're a wide receiver. Wait.
She's not even a running back.
Tori just looks so like.
I'm ready to move on now.
All right, let's move on.
I'm ready to move on. This is killing my buzz, and I came here for a good time.
It's fine.
Speaking of them and other shows that we have yet to watch, how do we feel about Mortal Kombat, y'all?
Mortal Kombat. They didn't even do that in there.
No, they didn't. They did some new shit. No, they didn't. They was trying to separate everything they did in the first couple of Mortal Kombat. They tried to separate that. I feel it was good. There's a couple of things that they could have done better, and I think that, you know what I'm saying, they could have just executed a lot better.
Mortal Kombat is rewatchable, But
yeah,
I just have issues with it. The fact that you had 15 years or 10 to 15 years to really, you know what I'm saying? Like, perfect this movie. It's nowhere near perfect. It's nowhere near digestible. Like, it's simple things that they did, like the whole, what's that? The little branded thing.
with the tattoo.
Like, what is that? Yeah, like, what is that? Leave that out. You don't need that.
I think they were just trying
that out. They need to really go. What happened to movies, studios running shit past like actual people and having those actual people tell them what's wrong with the movie?
That's where critics come in.
This is what I hate about Hollywood now.
They're like critically acclaimed.
They bring in these critics and they bring them in. And they say, "Hey, here, sit down, have a drink, have some smokes, have some food.
Butter them up.
Let me run this by you.
Yeah,
butter them all the way up.
They butter them up. Hey, how was your hotel? How was your flight that we paid for? How was this? How was that? That lady that came to your room for the massage, how did that happen?
Happy ending?
Oh, yeah. How did that go?
It was a happy ending.
And then they say, okay, watch our movie. Tell us what you think. And then after that, you're supposed to be like, man, this shit was trash. Like, nah, you're going to sit there and be like,
this was okay. Amazing.
Yeah, it was great. It was cool. No. Tell them the truth, the fucking truth. Get some random people in there tell you what's wrong with it.
I have mixed emotions about it. I feel like the movie was not good actors. It was a very B-list movie. But to the fan base, I understand why it was epic. If you were a true model, just being in the theater, and this wasn't a theater that we just rented out ourselves. This was like other people there too. So from
you saw it at the theater?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
So from being an actual Mortal Kombat fan, knowing all the characters and stuff, it was a huge treat. Mortal Kombat is not a movie you can take serious. You can't take it serious. If you take it serious, you're going to be disappointed. I came in not taking it serious. Obviously, I went to film school. I have a knack for movies and film and stuff like that, so I automatically...
You went to film school?
Yeah.
I went to Juilliard, and I am a dancer on fame.
Shut the fuck... Excuse me. Can I get one fucking thought out? Fuck you guys, okay? So, yes, I went to film school. I have a knack for filming movies and stuff, and I can't help but go into it taking it serious, but after... that point where I'm already disappointed, it's like, okay, I already knew what it was going in, so there was no reason for me to get all upset about it. It's not a movie you can take, it's not a movie to be taken serious. It's strictly a movie for the Mortal Kombat fan base, who knows the characters, the way they announce the characters, and everyone in there is like, oh, that's so-and-so, like, oh, shit, like, you know, that was freaking really fucking epic for them, you know, so... As a fan-based movie, it was good. As a serious movie on its individual entity, I would say, it wasn't that amazing.
I have the opposite.
But I understand why Mortal Kombat fans like it. But you go in for the characters and for the action and for just to see the characters and not for the acting and the emotion and all the other shit that goes with it. Even though some of the fight scenes could have been way better.
Yeah. Fight scenes were terrible.
But like when they introduced the dude with the arms and shit, I was like, oh shit, like I know who the fuck that is from the other one, you know. But my main knowledge from Mortal Kombat is from the original movie Mortal Kombat. Like, I played the game, obviously, on a PlayStation, but I wasn't really into it like that.
You playing on Nintendo?
Like, was it PlayStation or Nintendo?
I'm joking.
Oh, would you just let me talk?
I'm sorry. It was Genesis. I know. I'm just saying.
But yeah, so.
But I have the opposite take on that. Like, the B-list, like the nobodies that they hire, I don't mind that. I don't mind that in any movie. Like, I kind of like that aspect.
But the story didn't make sense, though. Like,
no?
It didn't, like...
That's because, and this is where...
It was rushed. I'm sorry.
No, you good. Because I'm glad you said it, because that's why I didn't like the movie, because it literally has at least 20 years worth of information to take from. And you use it, and you only use really two aspects of all of that. The tournament and the Sub-Zero and Scorpion. Yep. That's it. This new guy Cole with his body armor. Like, who the fuck
Wakanda.
is he?
That's Wakanda armor.
He's not a real person in the lore of Mortal Kombat.
Was his name like Jax or something, or Michael something?
No, Jax is who
Jax
saved
is-
him in the beginning.
Yeah,
The black guy,
Jax
right?
is
Yeah, the black guy, yeah.
Okay, so which dude of armor are you talking about?
Cold.
Scorpion's great, yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah.
He's
What's
not a
the
real person.
bloodline?
He doesn't exist.
Oh, can I freaking piggyback off of that? They made it seem like the baby from the beginning of the spoilers. They made it seem like the baby from the beginning of the movie was
Gonna
him.
Yeah.
And so when they said he wasn't, like, well, what the fuck is going on here?
But
and then
you-
the fact that they kept emphasizing that he was adopted. It's like, okay, what the fuck does that got to do with?
Yeah.
Like, it was just, it didn't pull me in. That's why I couldn't take it serious. I'm like, bruh, I'm done.
It was
I can't.
like I said, it was the whole branding for me.
Yeah.
Like, and then they said if you kill somebody who has it,
Yeah.
you get their little stamp.
That's how a girl got
So what if you didn't know you killed them and they had that shit and you couldn't fight?
What if you're a grandma and you just happen to run somebody the fuck over?
Exactly.
Does the grandma get a battle scar
She's
now?
gonna get a
Exactly.
superpower. She's
Exactly.
gonna be
What
young
is her
and
arcana?
vibrant.
Her arcana is making motherfucking Ben Gay.
Bean pies.
Yeah, like Ben.
Bean pies, dude.
She give you Ben.
Finish
Ben Gay.
him. Bean pie.
Yeah, that shit was crazy. I didn't like it.
I enjoyed this. Because I like Mortal Kombat. I'm waiting for them to do Street Fighter if they ever do it. I hope they do it right. You know what I'm saying?
Man, them Asian people protecting the shit out of Street Fighter.
Yeah, they for real. They
I had the cartoon movie Street Fighter. That shit was off the chain.
Oh, the one with Akuma was on there?
No, he wasn't in it. It was just it was everybody else, but Akuma wasn't in it yet.
No, we're not talking about that.
We gotta talk about that.
We're
We
not
gotta talk
talking
about the booty holes. Oh, the booty.
So, guys, there are different types of booty.
I believe you would.
There are different types of holes.
But yeah, man. Oh, wait. No. See, Tori thought she was slick. We're gonna talk about this cleaning shit.
No.
This cleaning shit. So this week, Duke and Tori had gotten to some shit about some cleaning, and I forgot the question. Because Tori,
It wasn't a question.
It wasn't. What was it? An opinion?
I don't remember how it came up in the first place. Duke brought it up first. I didn't bring it up.
About cleaning.
About the cleaning.
Oh no, it was something we was watching. It was. Oh yeah, you sent us that damn TikTok about the dude talking about this will get you.
That was just like an innocent little thing.
Yo,
and y'all
said that.
took it to the fucking
and Duke was like nobody's shaking their chest like that.
The way he was like pecking his it was
right. You know what I'm saying? He said if that's the case, I should have got head when I was 9 years old.
That was way over.
I was doing
at
chores.
that point, I was just done. Like, all right, this is not gonna go.
I was doing chores at fucking 9 years old.
This is going left. Let me not. It was just a joke, and it freaking.
You said it's that
left.
bullshit.
Yeah, I did chores when I was 9. I was taking out trash. I was doing laundry. I was sweeping. I was mopping, cleaning out refrigerators.
Well, see, I grew up in a household where it was me and my brother, so I had to do all of washing dishes and freaking mopping and sweeping. And my mom had us cleaning the headboards and shit, dusting it off. All my brother had to do was take out the trash and clean the litter box.
I guess I am truly blessed.
That was it.
Because I had to do none of that shit.
So, yes, I am extremely biased when it comes to that type of shit. And also witnessing, growing up in a household with majority men and seeing my... Am I too loud for you?
You loud for me. You loud for me.
I fucking hate you guys cutting me off every fucking time when I'm in the middle of
you trying to look at him saying, am I too loud for you?
He was freaking wiping his ear. Don't fucking do that, man. Just look straight. Like, don't fucking... Yes, that's exactly what the fuck you need to do. So, yes, I'm extremely biased on it, and I feel how I feel, and fuck y'all.
Okay. All right, okay.
Terrell, your opinion?
Oh, my opinion is shit. Fuck that shit. You know what? If you cleaning up just to get some pussy, you know what I'm saying, then your ass need to go ahead and just drop dead.
If you only clean
pussy or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Like, fuck it, like it's shit that need to be done. Who wants to fuck in a nasty house? I clean any fucking way. You know what I'm saying? And I'll be 10 grand with you motherfuckers. I ain't getting no top notch pussy.
Well, these guys are awesome enough. I'm awesome enough to be associated with two men who actually clean.
I'm just being 10,000
and find
grand.
cleaning very normal. But a lot of men out there do not clean.
Their mothers
did not teach them to clean. Their mothers babied them. That is a true fact.
True.
Okay.
True.
So unfortunately, we have to deal with the downfall of that.
So I'm saying though, so you shocked that a motherfucker go ahead and
you don't notice that until you're already too far in, until you go to their place, and it's like if they only clean up when you come over, you already have that impression like, damn, he's clean as fuck. That's a bonus. But then once you actually start living together and you see all that shit was a fucking facade just to have you know, just because you were there.
Or you went in with
and he was actually like messy as fuck, then that's a whole different freaking situation.
You went in with assumptions about this motherfucker being this person, and that's on you.
No, if I go into your place for the first time and your place is clean as shit, that's gonna be freaking like, okay, at least he can take care of himself. But once we start moving in together, and I see you slowly getting comfortable,
in assuming that I cleaned up this motherfucker for your ass, and then when you got with me,
but it's a common fucking courtesy when you go into to clean up your house when you're having company. Period, unless you just a dirty, nasty ass motherfucker.
I didn't sweep shit. Fuck that.
Y'all are too much for me. I can't.
Oh, that's what she said.
And what's your damn opinion on it? What the fuck you gotta say?
Can I have an opinion?
Sheesh.
Say I'm officially done with the shit. So go ahead.
I don't really know, man. Like, I think if you know that a guy is dirty, I think you can figure that out within a few days.
If a motherfucker is too clean, he's dirty.
It's up to no.
I think you can figure that out in a few days.
It's up to the guy to actually put forth that effort, though. Because I can tell you all day, all right, pick up your shoes. All right, wash dishes. All right, take out the trash. All right, you know, do this, do that. Before it gets to a point, I'm tired of fucking repeating myself. This shit should fucking click in at a certain point. Like, it doesn't...
My issue, or the issue that all my exes that I lived with had with me, was that I leave cups everywhere. Fucking where. I don't know why.
You know
but
what?
If I drink a cup,
you know what? That's just
fact.
I would leave that cup right the fuck where
I used to do that shit in the basement. Hey, you used to do that shit in Lan's basement.
I used to do it everywhere. Yeah. I'm going to do it here. You see that cup?
No, you ain't finna leave that.
I ain't moving it.
Oh, you going to move that shit. See, he said, you going to move that shit.
Oh my God, bro.
I would just leave cups. It's just a thing that I do that I don't know I'm doing until I notice that I'm doing it. Like, oh shit. Like, even now that I live alone, like, I would literally be like, yeah, I cleaned up.
You take your door in the court and clean up.
I cleaned up all of this shit.
And
I'll be
like
laying down.
Fucking
and then 5 minutes go by and I look and I notice, I'm like, why the fuck is there a cup?
That's because you high as fuck.
And then I look around, I'm like, man, there's a cup over there too. Like, what the fuck? The only time I really notice is when I'm doing dishes and I'm like, where the fuck are all my cups?
Hey, Duke ever get lost in the world, get amnesia? All he gotta do is leave cups everywhere. We'll find his ass.
Just leave a trail of damn cups.
We'll find his ass.
Like Courtney was here. Y'all gonna be like, yeah, Courtney was here.
That's him.
He left a cup in the bathroom. He was there.
That's like red wine.
He was
oh my God.
But
what is y'all thing against freaking kink though? Like primal kink.
Cool.
It's not it's not what you think.
It's just not my thing.
Like, it's not.
Like, what do women do?
Some women growl too. We scratch. We up.
So when the women growl, what do they? When women growl, what sound do they make?
Hey.
Is it like a feminine growl? Like, how does it sound? How does a woman's growl sound?
I'm officially done.
How does a woman's growl sound?
I went over this primal. Toria found this primal kink on TikTok and what?
I just want to know what women do.
He's like, what? Like
what?
I just want to know what women do.
We growl. We can scratch. We can bite.
I like the scratching.
We can crawl to you. We can.
Crawl.
You know,
like
make our hair all wild.
I don't know. I ain't
know
never
about the wild shit.
I just like the scratching because you know.
It's like it's
mock me.
Just an animalistic.
I like the crawling though.
It's just an animalistic thing. I'm not gonna say we, because I'm not officially a part of that community, but
you've done something.
I
Right?
have done research, and I have, yeah.
So can I put a leash on somebody?
That kind of bothers me.
Possibly.
I've seen some shit like
that.
That's dominating
that
shit.
goes into a different.
That's dominatrix shit.
You can, but there is like the dom and sub, so it definitely mixes easily between primal and dominant.
I'm confused. What's a sub?
Sub is submissive.
Oh, so okay. All right.
Yeah, like so you like getting shit done to you.
Yeah.
I want my toes.
And there's
licked with
also
hot
different
sauce.
types of subs. There's a service sub that servicing her dom, like cooking for them, cleaning for them, all that types of stuff. You have the brat sub.
I don't like those.
That talks back and freaking it pretty much pushes your buttons to make you punish them on purpose.
Yeah, I don't like that.
Or do little shit like that.
Because I could be really angry and not beat you.
There is different types of doms, which I learned recently. This is all me learning. I'm still in learning process. There is a hard dom who instantly gets angry at you. Like, if you're being right, if I say, all right, fuck you, and he's instantly, grabbing my neck and shit, that's a hard dom, But a soft dom will just, play it off you know what, man, fuck you. He's like, all right, that's cool, I got you. And then, once we're behind closed doors, that's when,
I'm the hard dom.
The beast comes out,
I'm going to do it right there,
Get over here. Yeah.
A soft dom, he's soft on the outside, but on the inside, he'll really get your ass together, behind closed doors. All that shit you was talking, all right, I got you. So.
Well, in public, that's how you got to be anyway.
Well, there's different, I just recently learned today, there's different languages from a certain TikToker. Now, don't quote me on this, but.
I will.
There is a certain language, if you're being bratty to your dom, there are certain body languages that he would give. So, if he's just grabbing his ear, that means, shut the fuck up and listen. Mm-hmm. Or if he's, this, playing with his nose, it's you're being nosy as fuck. Mm-hmm. Or, I think, a sweep of the mouth is either, we're going to talk about this later, or, shut the fuck up, or one of those. I don't know. And then crossing his arms is just
What does crossing the arms do?
I forgot what crossing the arms does. I lost my train of thought again. But yeah, there's different levels to it. Some subs like wearing collars. I used to be into chokers, not so much now. So I don't.
Well,
I
chokers
can't.
dressing.
Anytime I see a woman with a choker on, I automatically assume she's in some type of sexual.
Fuck that! I tell my daughter take them shits off.
That's not always true though.
Real
some
talk.
women are that's like a fashion. That's a fashion trend, and it could also be like it's still a fashion trend, but you just there's different types of chokers that'll let you know what it is, but don't automatically assume.
Nah, I'm assuming.
Okay, well then, fuck you. I don't know what the fuck to say.
Because ain't nobody.
And
because if any woman wears a choker now, it's automatically she on that type of time.
She's stuck in the 90s. Fuck it. You stuck in the 90s.
But that was when I knew it wasn't. It was just fashion.
Right.
But now it's totally different.
No, it's okay. So you, whatever.
I assume she's into kinky stuff if she has on a choker.
Well,
I'm not saying what she
tomato,
is.
tomato?
I'm just saying she's into kinky stuff.
Tomato, tomato.
So those are the small little things that I've learned from the Dom, Sub, and Kink Talk, pretty much. So
I ain't learned shit, but
primal is definitely something I want to experience, or I would say experiment with. It's fun, It's not don't do stupid shit. Don't start fucking.
Try to
whacking like a fucking bird and shit. It's a really sexy, beastly thing that you do. So, yeah.
Hey.
And women, some subs do it too. Do it back to them. It's And that turns them on even more.
So is that like being a Furby?
No.
What
the hell is that?
No.
So the motherfuckers that dress up in like mascots, furries
That's
and
like
shit.
that's a whole different community. That's the cosplay community.
Yeah, like they wear.
I like cosplay.
Yeah, well, no,
I love
when they got
cosplay.
makeup and they got the
got the actual whole freaking suit. But I love.
I want to go to Wizard Works. I hope was it Wizard Works? Was it Wizard Con? They be here. You know what I'm talking about? They're like it'd be like Comic Con. It'd be like Comic Con, but they bring it here to Chicago and Rosemont.
Yes.
Yeah.
Asen.
It'd be dope. Like I've never been.
I cosplayed twice. My first time cosplaying, I did Michonne, but it was very like. The second time I cosplayed was as Bellatrix Lestrange from Harry Potter.
I want to see those pictures.
I had my wand, I had my corset, I had my dress, and I had my hair up as.
Those are pictures you need to put up on Instagram and Twitter and such.
I think I still have the pictures. I should.
Yeah, so we make fun of you, laugh at you.
What the fuck is wrong with
you? Don't trip, because I'm gonna go as Jax or something like that.
I'm trying to think who I should be as.
You good.
Cosplay shit.
You should be.
You'll be like one of those.
Mr. X. Yeah, Resident Evil.
What do you? You can cosplay as anyone. You can cosplay as like a favorite TV character. You can be a movie. You can be anyone you fucking want to be. That's the fun of it.
True. Yeah, but you gotta have a dope ass costume.
You don't.
Yeah, you do. I don't want to go half ass.
I'm not.
Yeah, I want to go full throttle.
People go in all like shapes and
motherfuckers go get an Amazon Mario.
These suits $200. I'm buying something.
Bruh, you know how many people actually make their costumes and their cosplay from scratch? Like if you don't take a lot of people go to a lot of people go to thrift stores. Like you just buy a bunch of different shit and you just throw it together. Like it doesn't have to be, the most expensive fucking thing.
That's true.
Like I remember my best friend's sister went to Asen, and I forgot what she was, but she had these wings, and they made it completely from fucking scratch. Like, they used the freaking blind shits from, like, Shays or whatever, and they just, like, glued that shit together, and it was the perfect fucking wings. And they fucking expanded at some point. Like, you don't have to spend all that money. Like, you can get you a red jumpsuit and freaking get you some black, a black gun holster thing to make it look like.
I just found out what I'm gonna be.
Superman.
Red Hood.
Oh yeah. You can wear a mask, nobody can see your face.
Yeah.
Fuck that.
And you can even like paint your face red. They have makeup for that. Like people get really creative. Like you'll be surprised. A lot of people don't. Well, some people spend a lot of money on it, but a lot of people get extremely creative with their cosplays. So yeah.
That's cool. I mean, shit. I figure out what my son want to be. He want to be Naruto. Yeah, my son want to be.
Oh, that'll be dope.
Yeah, and he want me to be
Naruto.
Yeah, he want to be Naruto, and I be the other guy with the mask over the face.
Is that like Naruto? I don't know what the fuck you guys are saying.
No, I'm not saying shit.
No, it's not.
Okay, do you know an Asian person that says it?
Hey, he know I say it good. You know what I'm saying?
Because American subs may say it different than the Asian version.
Right.
You're killing me, Smalls.
Who? Anyway.
Baby.
But, I guess, we got anything else to talk about? Because, shit. Hey, you know what? I was watching, Joe Budden's podcast, and I swear to God, I thought about us. Duke is Maul, Toria, you Rory, and I'm Budden. Joe Budden.
Explain these characters to me. I haven't seen this podcast.
Because what happened with us?
I'm talking with him all, though.
Huh?
I'm talking with him all.
You do, but y'all both like so opinionated and strongly opinionated about shit. Like when they had their little thing where Maul and Roy was gone, Maul was like, I just need transparency and respect. You know what I'm saying? That's something that you will say to me in a heartbeat. I'd be like, fuck you, Duke.
That's really
But you know what? But
you
like,
gonna say some shit like that?
Yeah, but you gotta understand, me and Duke.
To him that you need transparency and whatever.
But you gotta understand, me and Duke know each other for a long ass time, just like Maul and Bud know each other for a long ass time. Me and Duke are like brothers, and we are getting to it Yeah, bro,
Oh yes, I fucking witnessed that shit.
You gonna be on podcast? You gonna be on PlayStation?
It's nothing we could not get over though. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? And that just remind me of us, how the break that we took. Like what y'all don't see off air is that we individually we'll get into it and shit, and then we'll probably be here the next week. Like podcast, blah 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 blah.
It gets really fucking heated, like especially between me and this freaking.
Shut up with that bullshit.
Y'all love it though. Who the hell want to walk through life just being agreed with?
True.
That is a beautiful tree. Yeah, it's a beautiful tree.
Oh, fuck you.
That is a nice guy. Yeah, that's a nice guy up there. You parked that car real nice. Yeah, you parked that car real nice.
It's parked too.
That shit.
Good. But it's real hot out here. Yeah, and it's hot too.
Yeah,
exactly.
Shut up! I hate you. I hate you. But
it's raining now. The fuck it's not. But it's a freaking leak somewhere. Fuck you talking about?
This is we're gonna be back next week though. You know what I'm saying? Like this has been fun because I'm here with my brother, here with my little sis, and we getting it in. Toria's always drunk.
Fuck you. I'm not.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm barely getting started. Fuck you talking about?
What the fuck you talking about? Yo, drunk ass. But we're gonna get ready in a little while and watch these verses. And I may even go live then. We may even just pop back up and have another quick ass podcast or something. We don't know. You don't know what you're gonna get from us. You know
I
what
might
I'm
do an SWV live tonight.
You know what I'm saying? And
just for the first 4 or 5 songs.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And it's gonna be beautiful, y'all. So y'all got anything else y'all want to add? The fuck?
Booty hoes.
Booty hoes.
Can we just go down memory lane real quick?
Nope.
Shut the fuck up. I wasn't asking you.
You
okay?
literally asked us.
You did.
I said, can we, excluding you, we, okay? So, can you stop with the fucking she? What the fuck is that? Do you know what that means?
I have no
idea.
idea.
Does that mean like you shooting up fucking cocaine or something?
You're checking your
what
post.
The fuck is that?
Somebody said, I asked that on online earlier today. Somebody said ice in your veins. I don't get the she's part though.
It's just funny.
They just added that shit. So the first podcast that I actually documented was from July 7th, 2018, guys.
Fuck that shit. I don't care. Fuck that.
Oh my fucking god. We talked about...
An hour and a half away.
We talked about Azalea Banks. We talked about Monique versus Tyler Perry. Y'all remember that whole thing?
That shit still going on.
She still ain't get our money.
Right.
We went through our whole sex capades. Our sex questions. I have a whole page of this.
I remember that. Damn, Ben was back then too?
Yep, see?
No, crazy. This is something I wrote.
And Mortal Kombat?
Stop!
Yeah, shit. Wow.
This is something I wrote.
You was future rap?
I know, right?
Wait.
She's a...
This is something...
traveler.
This is something I wrote recently.
George Floyd?
Oh,
what? How you predicted that?
She's what they call the person you go to and see the Oracle. She's an Oracle.
Predicted the
we
man
talked
death.
about old school shit like the PlayStation, Nintendo, Game Boy, clothes and shit. We talked about Demi Lovato and drugs. I'm just going down memory lane. Can y'all just shut up and fucking participate for once?
We need to set new memories. We gotta do memories.
Continue.
Oh, you guys remember we talked about vagina flavored beer?
Yeah, what is that?
What was that? Yanni? That Yanni?
Yanni, what a link at though?
Yanni.
You didn't give us that though.
Who is Yanni?
And who pussy is it, by the way?
Right. Because if it's I don't touch that shit tainted. Man, it's stank.
I should ask that first and foremost. If Rihanna come out with any type of flavor coochie, anything.
You didn't do Erykah Badu's perfume?
Incense? Nah.
But you just said Rihanna.
That's because Erykah Badu, I don't want no incense. That shit gonna burn up.
No, you want that forever.
I want that flavor.
Forever, forever.
I want the flavor.
I want the flavor, the savor.
Yeah, I don't want it up in smoke.
Yeah. Tori done got all quiet now. You and your feelings?
I'm going down memory lane right now.
Oh, you just brought it up, so that's it.
No, because y'all interrupted me. Y'all talked over me and shit. Fuck y'all. I'm about to go down this memory lane by my goddamn self.
Dude, what's your link tree? What's your social media names, man? What's up with Summer 13th, my brother?
Summer the 13th is doing good, man.
Yes, sir.
That's my little clothing line.
No, it ain't little, man. We don't say little, man. That's your.
I mean, you know.
You getting there. You gonna get there, brother.
Yeah.
Did you get the merch?
Yes, I did get the merch.
I got the merch.
Other than that, my link tree.
I just wish you had some of my size. A hoodie. I want a hoodie. You know I'm fat.
Got hoodies in your size.
Oh, nigga, you told me, yeah, well, that's too bad. You told me some shit like that, like, yo, man, you got no 3Xs? Oh, well, that's too bad.
You like your clothes baggy. That ain't.
I don't like my clothes baggy. I like my clothes to fit, but shit, I'm fat. Now, when I get skinny.
You got a 2X. I got a 2X. You can wear a 2X.
Let me see. Let me try it out. You know what I'm saying? Cause
I don't have a 2X, but I got a...
see this nigga right
here. I know. I'm saying I have one on my site. I don't have one on me is what I'm saying.
Because I don't want to buy something that I don't fit.
Yeah. It's going to be fitted.
Fit, yeah. My shit like your hoodie right now.
Sort of, yeah.
I want my titties out, man.
Hey.
I want my male boobs, man.
You want me to buy you a bra? You want me to throw some
bras
bras
man,
up
you disrespectful now. Fuck you.
Want to put some sports bras up on the site?
Hey, man.
I got you.
See?
2 for 1 special.
This nigga right here. Hey, if y'all don't hear from this motherfucker no more, I done beat his ass to death, man. Fuck him.
I just came up with a good ass topic, but it's gonna be too long.
Funeral sex? I came up with that.
Hey,
yes, you did. Yes, you did, but we're not talking about that. Oh my god, I remember that fucking conversation. Oh my god.
Oh, gee.
I'm sorry, brother.
Ooh, no, not right now.
Uh-oh.
That's just my uncle calling me.
Yeah, but you were saying about some of the 13th, brother?
But no, you can go to my Instagram page. It is Summer the 13th. 13th is in numbers, so 13th. Everything else is spelled out. You can go there. You can there you'll find the link tree in the bio to everything related to my clothing line and other sorts of
all types
content.
Healthy shit and all types of shit.
Yeah,
support.
Health stuff,
and,
all that.
You know what I'm saying? Like, we talk about all this, that, and the third, and we never support each other. You know what I'm saying? And the one thing that I try to push over here is for my squad, for them to fucking grow and have shit. And dude, he been with me since the beginning of every damn thing. You know what I'm saying? So he's seen me. He's seen every downfall I've gotten. You know what I'm saying? And to see my brother doing this thing, I'm ecstatic. I'm happy. You know what I'm saying? So,
you still haven't watched P-Valley?
I'm not watching that.
Shit.
It's on HBO Max now, though.
Fuck that shit. We ain't talking about goddamn Pussy Valley. We talking about goddamn Summer the 13th.
But, real talk, I appreciate everybody's support.
Yeah.
They did support. I appreciate you guys for supporting.
Hello.
So I'm going to keep going. I'm going to continue.
You better keep going. I'm going to kick your ass if you don't.
For sure.
Toria, what is your social medias? Do you have a link tree?
Just look me up.
Oh my God.
Let me see. This should change since then. Oh my God.
She's still writing her damn. She's still reading her shit off, y'all. The fuck?
Back to memory lane. The fuck? Just look me up.
In other words,
can you tag me in this? We ain't even freaking. Damn.
Relax. God damn. Hey, listen.
Just look up Peachy T, or I don't want to put my government name out there.
Oh my God. Anyway,
look up
listen.
PCT.
You go on Duke's page. Duke got 50 billion new names on his shit. So you get
Sun Knight. SUN the number 3 GHT.
You find Toria ass.
Something like that.
Or you go on my shit. Preppy Boy for Life.
Yeah, everything he tagged is Preppy Boy's World. I'm there. So just look me up.
She should interrupt him. She interrupt me. Anyway, you can hit my shit up. Preppy Boy for Life. PREPPYBOI, the number 4, LYFE. That's on TikTok, Twitch.
We on TikTok?
Yes, I am.
Oh, shit.
Twitch, Instagram, and Snapchat. You can fuck with me. And y'all already know, if it's Preppy Boys World, Preppy Boys doing everything. Clothing lines. I'm doing shows. I'm doing other shit. I'm doing all type of shit. So fuck with me. You know I got it. You know what I'm saying? You could have been anywhere in the world, but you're here listening to us. And I graciously appreciate it. Yeah, drink some more. I thank you guys. During these times, we're getting better. Chicago is opening up soon. You know what I'm saying? Get your shots. Get vaccinated if you can, if you want to. Get tested, see if you do have it. You know what I'm saying? Ain't gonna kill you to find out if you got it or not. Because you saving lives if you find out if you got the COVID or not. Man, just stay blessed. Namaste. And peace.
Mama say, mama side, mama cool.
Bye.